everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Samantha, and today we are going to be getting my Hobonichi cousin and weeks set up for the month of February. This is the first time that I have planned in a Hobonichi. I had been seeing them around the planner community quite a bit, and I figured I would give it a shot for this year. I was using a customized plum paper planner before this, but it just wasn't meeting my needs anymore, and I needed something different. So I went ahead and picked up both the cousin and the weeks. I saw the weeks after I decided to purchase the cousin and thought that it was perfect for a health and wellness planner, so that's what I'm using that for. And of course, everyone has heard of Coffee Monsters Co., especially if you're in the Hobonichi community, it seems like. So I did go ahead and pick up the 2025 monthly kits, and these are the ones for February. I'm just trying to find some fine liners. I have the Staedtler, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Staedtler fine liners, and the Crayola super tip markers. Just pulling all the colors that I think will go with this kit, and then I'm going to give them a swatch and see which ones work. So as I swatch these, I am just putting the ones that I like to the side, and the ones that I don't really feel like suit the kit are going to go back. This way I don't get confused. So I'm going to start off with the weeks and get that month set up, since it is the simplest. I like keeping it rather clean. Since this is a health and wellness tracker, I really like keeping it a little bit more on the minimal side. I'm not usually a sticker kit person, but I figured I would try something a little bit different. I do have 4 small kids, ages 4 and under, and having any kind of time to sit down and do any kind of decorating is just not within my schedule anymore. So instead, we're gonna go the route of stickers this time, because if it's not cute, I probably won't use it. I do like to keep things very functional though. I am someone who struggles with ADHD, so when I have like a planner that's too busy looking, it will very much distract me, and then I just won't use it at all. I'll probably get through a couple of weeks and then I'll fall off with it. So if I keep it very functional, then it still has a place in my day-to-day. So that's what I'm doing, especially with my health and wellness, because I definitely have a lot of habits that I would like to try to keep up with and get back to better physical and mental health. So since this is the first plan with me video that I have ever filmed, please excuse the fact that the entire bottom part of the planner is completely out of shot. I did not realize that until after I had gotten all of this part filmed, and obviously I'm not going to take off all the stickers just to refilm. So, but there's nothing too crazy going on within this planning section here. I have a bunch of washi tape from when I had an Erin Condren planner that I never used, because again, I was never really a sticker person. When I was using the Erin Condren planner that I had, it was before I had kids, so I actually had time to sit down and draw some things, or, make things look cute with just colored pencils, markers, or whatever. And then after I got out of the Erin Condren, I switched to a bullet journal, which, if you know anything about bullet journaling, you know that can get very artsy. And I had a blast using a bullet journal. It was very fulfilling, very satisfying. Getting to decorate and do all of that fun stuff was awesome. But again, with 4 kids, I definitely don't have time to do that kind of stuff anymore. So anyways, I have all of these washi tapes that I never used. They are very old, and let me tell you, if anyone has any washi tapes that you're sitting on, just use them. The older they get, the more the adhesive deteriorates, and the washi tape won't really like to stick very well. I'm sure that it depends on the quality of your washi tape as well, but these are definitely a good couple of years old, and a lot of the washi is not really wanting to stay down very well. So all right, so I've got the days of the week in. I've got the cute little art there up in the top corner. Down on the bottom left here is a washi strip from the monthly kit. Last month I put in a quote in there, like a motivational, inspirational quote. This month I'm doing the same. I had screaming kids in the background here, so I really wasn't paying very close attention to my handwriting when I put this quote in, so it looks not the best. But I have learned with bullet journaling, when I was doing that perfection is not the most important thing. So as long as the planner is functional and I'm actually keeping on top of using it, that's what matters at this point. So I am filming on my phone, so I did not have my appointment dates handy, so I had to stop and come back and add in all of my appointment dates. So that's what I'm doing here. I am seeing a physical therapist once a week to help me recover from the 4 pregnancies in 4 years. If any of you guys are moms and have kids, you can understand how much of a toll that takes on your body. So that's what I'm going to physical therapy for. And one of the things that I'm also using this planner to keep track of, my exercises that she assigns me and how much I'm able to do, and just tracking my progress. It keeps me motivated. Then I'm also having my psychiatrist appointments and my therapy appointments in here as well, just so I can keep track of those. The black gel pen that I am using here is also the Pentel Klena. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Energel Klena. Not sure. I did buy mine on Amazon. It's the 0.3 needle nose nib. And I really like the fine line that it creates for the small grid in the Hobonichis. And then since I ran out of labels, I'm just using the markers that I had picked for with my color swatching for some more labels for my appointments here. And then down on the right, on the bullet points, the bullets, I have just some goals for the month that I would like to work on as far as my physical therapy and my mental health goes, I guess. I feel like it's important to always have goals, maybe not necessarily too lofty of goals, but you know, just something that you can work towards for the month. Okay, here's the final look at my Hobonichi weeks for the month of February. Very simple, not too crazy, nice and clean. Now I'm going to move on to the Hobonichi cousin. The Hobonichi cousin I use for my catch-all, which I'm sure most people do. On my monthly section, I typically just have finances on here, so I keep track of my bills, income, and savings, and how much we have for how much we've spent in shopping, non-essential shopping. So I just went to go check and see where I had added the artwork last time and kind of decide if that's still where I wanted it to be. Since this is the first time that I am using any of the Hobonichi products as well as stickers, I'm kind of adapting things from month to month or week to week when I'm planning my weekly sections to kind of keep things as functional as possible. I don't really want to continue with any planning habits that are not benefiting me. So I do like to kind of take inventory of the month or week before and make sure that the way that I set things up is still something that's going to suit for the following month, or for the current month, I guess. So that's what I did. I just went and took a peek at the previous month to make sure that I still liked the way that everything was set up and make sure that I didn't want to change anything. The stickers, I really wish that the monthly kits, and maybe it's just because of the way that she has her sticker sheets set up, but the weekly, the Hobonichi Weeks monthly kit has the strips for the days of the week, and I really wish that this, the cousin kits, the monthly kits, also had the days of the weeks in strips. That was so much easier to place. I find that placing each individual day of the week, they can get a little janky when putting them down, just because it's so difficult to keep them nice and straight. But, you know, again, maybe it's because of a formatting thing. And again, I also try very hard not to focus too strongly on the perfection of the way that I have things set up. I try to, you know, just take it for what it is. I'm in this 1 month for just the month, and then I probably won't look back at this month again. So if I put a sticker down a little crooked, it's not the end of the world. I also used to watch a bunch of Plan With Me videos, and I would see people using tweezers, and I always thought it was the dumbest thing until I started trying to use stickers. And when they're smaller, or when you're trying to really get them precisely placed, I'm not kidding, I put my foot in my mouth, because it's really, really difficult to, at least for me anyways, to get the stickers down where they need to be when you're trying to get them super precise, or if you have smaller stickers like the bullet point circles, the smaller the sticker, the more you need some tweezers to be able to get those down. So I feel really bad about all of the things that I ever said about people who use tweezers when they're planning with stickers, because now here I am with tweezers in hand putting down stickers for my mom's birthday on the 19th. So this was actually a really fitting sticker for her, because she since since her birthday's in February, her birthstone is amethyst, and the purple was perfect. And I know she really likes lavender as well. I'm assuming this is lavender in the sticker here in the picture. If it's not lavender, I'm gonna pretend like mine is lavender because she likes lavender. So happy birthday to my mom. So again, I'm not a huge decorating person when it comes to my planners, because if it gets too busy, it feels very overwhelming and I will just not look at a spread. So since the monthly spread is for my finances, where I keep track of all my bills, it's definitely something that I want to make sure that still remains usable for me. But I do also really want to get rid of some of this washi tape. So I'm gonna use a little bit of washi just for some decorating on the days that are not going to have anything there. So it kind of fills up maybe a little bit of space. And I'm going to use some of the same washi that I used in the weeks. The darker washi with the rose and the cute little sayings. Just very minimal, nothing too crazy, because again, I do want to make sure that I use this throughout the month and I actually have the brain space to be able to come to this page and look at it. Because if anyone has gets that ADHD overwhelm like I do, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If it's too busy, there's just so much going on. It's very overwhelming. And my life is already overwhelming. So I like to keep this as simple as possible. Alright, so this washi that I'm putting down right here is, as you can see, very skinny. It's a very skinny washi. It was stuck in the corner of my drawer where I have my washi tapes, so I didn't realize that I had it. I wish that I had put this washi tape down instead of the striped skinny one that I had in the weeks. I think that this one kind of suits the kit a little bit better. But that's okay. I found it right before doing this one, so and actually it might be better that I didn't use it, because as you will see, I'm putting that piece back down again. It is one of the washis that really has lost its stickiness. As cute as it is, it's got the nice gilded gold dots and that nice light pink color, which is perfect for this kit, but it will not stay down. Every time I open up this spread now, one of those sides is popped up and I have to stick it back down. I'm not sure if that tape is gonna make it for the rest of the month. We will see. Alright, so here is the final look for the month. I've got my bill dates put in there so that I can have them checked off as the month goes on. And I will see you guys next month. Thanks for watching.